Roland Reaves was on the run for killing his wife when he shot and killed a Cincinnati police officer more than 40 years ago. He and his partner got the death penalty for the murder of David Cole. So why is one of them free and the other has a chance to get out of prison? Local 12's Deborah Dixon explains.
The revolver that he was carrying that night, and he actually shot at Reeves and Woods with.
Officer David Cole's gun and the gun belt he wore the night he was killed. For Cheryl Cole Candelaresi, the display at the Greater Cincinnati Police Museum honoring officers killed on duty brings back that summer night in 1974.
When I seen all the lights shining in through the window, and I looked out and seen all the police cruisers out there, I knew they had bad news. And the doorbell rang and I just couldn't answer the door right away because I knew they would have bad news for me.
The high school sweethearts were a month from their second wedding anniversary when 24-year-old Officer David Cole was shot to death by Roland Reaves and Ricardo Woods. Woods and Reaves are getting ready to rob a UDF that used to be here on Florence Avenue when someone saw them and called police. When Officer Cole pulled up, he motioned for them to come to him. As they did, Reeves walked behind Woods, using him as a shield. Then he pushed him aside and shot David Cole. Those two men ran off, but came back and shot him again. They were caught after Reeves bragged about killing a cop. Both men were convicted and sentenced to die.
That was the sentence they got, and they both gotten by with murder.
That's because after Ohio's death penalty law was declared unconstitutional, their sentences were commuted to life. Then Woods was paroled. No one knew it until after it happened.
The family wasn't notified, the police weren't notified, the prosecutor wasn't notified. Nobody went to his parole hearing.
That doesn't happen with Roland Reaves. In '74, he came here on the run for murdering his wife in Chicago. He put the first 3 bullets into David. Now he's up for parole again.
He's a murderous man who needs to stay in jail and should be dead by now.
The judicial system just let David down, and we got to fight.
Cheryl will meet with the parole board as she has many times before. Reeves, she will argue, should stay in prison until he dies.
Dave's the one that got the death sentence, and we're the ones that got the life sentence.
David's parents used to go with her. Now they're dead. Cheryl may be going alone, but not really.
I won't be alone. David will be with me.
Deborah Dixon, Local 12 News.
Hard to believe, isn't it? Police museum research shows Reeves murdered his wife by leaving her in the trunk of a car. She froze to death. You can send a message directly to the parole board. We have a link at local12.com. Click on the Get It Now links under the News tab. Look for Roland Reaves' name.